After the order of the Income Tax Tribunal became public, the Congress party ducked for cover. The party now has some very serious explaining to do about its role in letting the controversial Italian businessman Ottavio Quattrocchi off the hook. The tribunal order clearly states that Quattrocchi received kickbacks to the tune of $7.2 million. The government now has to explain why did it withdraw the red corner notice against Quattrocchi and send the additional Solicitor General to London to defreeze his account. So did the government go out of its way to save Ottavio Quattrocchi?
I talked to Mr. Olof Palm, I think it was December 1985, if I remember rightly. Though I do not remember the date precisely, it would be on the records of the House. And he confirmed back from Bofors. Bofors told the Swedish government that there are no middlemen.
Then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi on the floor of the House on the 28th of April 1987, insisting that there were no middlemen in the Bofors deal. Over the past 23 years, Congress governments appear to have tried every trick in the trade to get controversial Italian businessman Ottavio Quattrocchi off the hook.
The Congress governments would not register an FIR, would not file a charge sheet, will give an aid memoir to the Swiss to cover up the case, get erroneous judgments and not appeal against them.
Devil of Bofors is always haunting Arun Jaitley. So he is obsessed with that. He is making straightaway allegations. He is totally baseless and unjustified.
It was on the 22nd of October 1999 that the CBI filed its first charge sheet, naming middlemen Chadha, Ottavio Quattrocchi, former Defense Secretary S.K. Bhatnagar, and former Bofors chief Martin Abdo and the Bofors Company. Former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi's name figured as an accused, not sent for trial as he was killed in 1991. On the 13th of December 1999, a CBI team went to Malaysia to seek Quattrocchi's extradition, but it failed. On the 4th of January 2004, Swiss authorities agreed to consider the CBI's request for providing Quattrocchi's bank details. But after the change of guard at the centre, the CBI under the UPA government sang a different tune. On the 31st of December 2005, the government told the Crown Prosecution Service, the CPS in London, that it had not been able to link the money in these two accounts of Quattrocchi's with the Bofors kickbacks.
The Bofors remains to be a mysterious one. Every time CBI is saying one thing and some new revelations.
The case was acquitted on technical grounds by the High Court. The government didn't permit it to go and appeal to Supreme Court. So here the patient is also the government, doctor is also the government.
But after a huge public outcry, the CBI on the 16th of January 2006 claimed in an affidavit filed before the Supreme Court that they were still pursuing the extradition orders for Quattrocchi. On the 23rd of January 2006, the CBI admitted that around 21 crore rupees in the two accounts have already been withdrawn. This was after the government told the Crown Prosecution it had no objection to the defreezing of Quattrocchi's accounts. In February of 2007, Quattrocchi was detained in Argentina, but the CBI failed to secure his extradition. And on the 28th of April 2009, the CBI changed its tune again and asked the Interpol to take Quattrocchi off the wanted people's list. Less than 6 months later, on the 3rd of October 2009, the CBI sought withdrawal of Quattrocchi's name from the Bofors gun deal payoff case.
The Bofors controversy is the Congress party's worst nightmare come true. 2 decades ago, it cost Rajiv Gandhi his government. Now it has come back to haunt the Congress party once again, with the Income Tax Tribunal maintaining that kickbacks and commissions were indeed paid to Chadha and Ottavio Quattrocchi. With Bureau Inputs, this is Javed Ansari in New Delhi for Headlines Today.